welcomes you to the following presentation.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading them out is their 6'3" quarterback, the third overall selection in 2018, Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise, and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
Faking the give, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second down. The 36-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there. And now third down and 6 to go. Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's the tight end Strange with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One after here coming up. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, as the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync, are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. In motion goes the tight end. Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Darnold now to throw. Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of a avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
24.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hey, turn. This one's hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Hey, easy, route.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Etienne up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle. Truly, a big man who just made a big play.
Now Lawrence to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around
him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On red. This one's hot. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. That's caught by Myers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20.
Play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do money for these shorter routes.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.